Hello there! So I am going to dedicate this video to Korean people. So, hi Korean people! I am Yoko, I'm Japanese, born and raised here in Japan, and I just wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit because I would like to believe that you and I can have a conversation. Some of you guys have been leaving me mean comments on my previous videos, which were two political songs. And I had a feeling that you would, because this is not the first time. When I posted a video and criticized the artist from there named Psy, you guys went nuts, even though I was only showing my personal impression on this single musician. From that though, I learned that you guys are very proud of your country, and you know what? I think that it's such a wonderful thing, and to be honest with you, I'm a little bit jealous because I wish that people here were like that as well. As I see those comments keep coming, I'm guessing that you guys spend a lot of time on the internet and you probably get to see my type of Japanese people who are proud of Japan, and you might get the impression that all Japanese people are like that. But the truth is, the majority of us still believe that Japan did something horrible in the past, just like you guys believe, and they are not proud of Japan. The reason why is because, if I am to explain briefly, after the war, GHQ murdered our leaders, and after that they fired 200,000 officers here, like politicians and teachers, and also they gave us the order called press code. And that created the situation that what we learn in school is America-sided, and what we hear from the media is also America-sided and partially Korea-sided, because especially the press code, it prohibited the media from talking bad about other countries, including Korea. And the situation is still the same even today, because we are still under post-war regime. Nothing has changed since the occupation period by GHQ, which means that we don't get to know what we need to know, and that is why I personally share the information that the media doesn't tell us. And I have to say that I'm happy that it's information generation, because if it wasn't, I wouldn't be the way I am right now, you know? And as a matter of fact, I got to know what's been actually happening only last year. As for other people, some even came up with the idea to have aggressive demonstrations against you guys in order to feed the media here. And that way, the media here finally got to show our opinions. I mean, sucks for you guys, but you know what I mean. Some people look at me and get the wrong idea that just because I talk about your country a lot, or just because I share the bad news about your country, I do that out of hatred. They think that I hate you guys and I enjoy hating you guys. Do you guys like hating other people? Because I don't. You know, I have to emphasize this point to you guys that this is not about hating you guys. Not everything is about you. This is about protecting ourselves. This is about removing the misunderstandings that are here and elsewhere. You get to scream to the world that you are our victim. And why can't we not insist our opinions? Why? Because you literally think that we are monkeys and that we don't deserve the human rights, like the freedom of speech? Or were you guys just born special and that only your opinions should be prioritized or something? I have an American friend who goes to the law school in the United States, and you know what he told me the other day? Everyone deserves justice. Instead of insulting us all the time, why don't you hear us out? I'm sorry if you guys felt like you guys were being insulted by me in those videos, but I didn't mean to. That was not my intention. That is why I tried my best to stick to the primary source, like the documents and the pictures, instead of cursing and calling us Japs, monkeys, ugly bitches, and everything you want to say, why don't you just start talking to us? Because the door is open and it always has been. Look at what your president has been doing. Our prime minister tries to talk to her and she rejects even stuff like this. You know what her father did in 1965? He signed a treaty with us so we can be good friends, good neighbors. Of course your government didn't forget to take the money that we gave you guys. It was such an enormous amount of money. It was twice as much as your annual budget. Taking the money means that whatever we had in between was paid off. Since then, no matter what you believe, our positions have been fair. Do you even wonder why you learn the stuff you do in school? Who runs the schools? Who writes the textbooks? For what reasons? Maybe you get ideas from your parents? Where did they learn all the stuff they know? Or maybe you heard stories from your grandparents? Or maybe you heard that they were killed by Japanese people. For sure? Do you exactly know the details of the story? Or do you know who exactly they're accusing? Because accusing a criminal and accusing a nation are totally different things. The past is important, and the sacrifices should never be forgotten, but hey, it's also a common sense that we all hurt each other in the past, worldwide. You guys often talk about the atomic bombs and how much we deserved it. And personally, I cannot believe that someone can say such a thing. No matter what you think, we are the victim of the atomic bombs. Do you see our Prime Minister name-calling the United States like your president does to us? Do you see us asking reparations and apologies over and over again to the United States like you guys constantly do to us after getting enough, or was it not enough? Even though we Japanese still feel the pain of our past and some things still need to be discussed, we have overcome our past. Japan and the United States are good allies now. And hey, you guys didn't fight against us. You fought with us. We do not want to live in the past like you guys do. And we are trying our best to live for the future. And as I said, the door has been opened and it's you who keeps rejecting. As I sang in one of those videos, your GDP is smaller than Tokyo. If you keep insulting Japan, Japanese people have emotions too. It will eventually lead to the end of our diplomatic relation. And guess what? It will not affect us, but it will affect you. You think that you're doing the good for your country leaving those comments, and I swear to you, you're doing it wrong. You're only wasting your time. What you should be doing instead is to focus on your own country, or rather establish a good relationship with us. Because it'd be nice to get more money from us, right? Just in a polite way. You don't get to keep name-calling us and expect us to get you more money. Give us good reasons at least, and don't forget about the treaty. Also, it'd be nice for you to get more economic effects from us, right? Don't you think? You will lose everything if you keep acting this way. You guys are facing some serious problems right now, whether or not you believe it. What do you think about the radiation in Seoul, which is 60 times as high as Tokyo, and which is even higher than Fukushima? What about the crisis rate of thyroid cancer among the women there, which is 14 times as high as Japan? Or what about the 592 food places that violated the food hygiene law? Or what about the rate of rapes there, which is 9 times as high as Japan? What about the politicians there who are caught being close to North Korea and decided to come to Yasukuni Shrine to dodge a bullet from you guys? Looking at the history, I've noticed that whenever Korean government or the politicians there start blaming us, they are facing some difficulty, and it's about time you should think about that. Also, you really seem to hate Japan. Now, as I sang in the video, what do you think about 50,000 Korean prostitutes working here? or 600,000 Koreans living here. You might think that they were born here and they're not exactly Koreans, but guess what? Their nationality is the same as yours. They share the same blood as you. And they live in the very country that you keep bashing. Why is it that I never get to hear that you guys want to take them home and save them? You keep complaining and I do not see any solutions out of your comments that you leave. It's all full of hatred and there's nothing more. In my songs, I send the message that some of you guys are having a hard time to earn money because of the change of the social system there. And I also talked about the global issue, and most importantly, I said that the president there needs to face the reality or the true history to work on the actual solutions of your society instead of using us. What do you guys exactly want in the end after sending me or sending us all the hatred that you got? What do you want? Let me know. And I really hope that you change your way of thinking before it's too late. That's all I have to say for now. Thank you for your attention.